And then hopping back into the book, so she talks about how the recommended number of sleep hours, right, typically is like 7 to 9 hours, but how, we all vary there a bit. So some people really can get by with like 6 or 6.5 hours of sleep, wake up feeling well rested and fine, right? One thing I will say to that though is, if you are doing that and you're waking up feeling well rested, that's great and all, but you're gonna be cutting into your dream time a lot, where we sleep in these 90-minute chunks. Each of these 90 minutes have a certain amount of REM in it, and then the later your 90-minute chunks get, the more time you spend in REM. So, the last like hours 7, 8, and 9, you dream a lot more in those 3 hours than you do in like the first 5 or 6. Then she'll talk about the body and circadian rhythm and how, it's good to try and get a lot of sunlight during the daytime. She goes into diet and some substances to watch. So, like, don't be taking in too much caffeine. Fizzy drinks and chocolate right before bed can mess with your sleep, which I didn't know that. And then the mind talks about, trying to keep your mind less cluttered with shit, right? So don't go to sleep off an argument or bring a bunch of your worries to your bed. Try to keep your electronics out of there, like, especially your phone. Like my wife looking at that in the bed all the time, you know what I mean? Plus blue light, right? So if you do have your phone in your bed or something like that, put on the blue light filter at least. Then environment stuff. Oh yeah, so a 65-degree temperature is like the recommended temperature for the coolness of the room. Room colors, so like you want the colors of the room to be soothing and relaxing. She even goes into like making sure the colors of your bedding and all that is soothing and relaxing, which is something I've never thought of, but that's pretty cool. And then she gets into the plants. We're going to be diving deeper into the plants next.